Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick video on Shopify and I want to talk about Kylie Jenner's store. Why she has one of the most successful stores of probably all time when it comes to Shopify, or one of the most. Definitely top 10. The reason why is it comes down to her traffic. The reason it comes down to who she is as a person. Let me explain this concept, okay? Number one, people think that Shopify is a platform that will turn themselves into business moguls. That's not the case whatsoever, okay? They think that Shopify, being on Shopify or putting their website on Shopify, gives them some kind of success, gives them some kind of chance of success. That's not true, okay? Shopify, just like any other platform, is a platform where you can create a website. Now, some websites will be successful, some won't, okay? Now, Kylie Jenner, obviously, is on Shopify with her store or her business. What makes her so successful? No, there's only really one answer. And it's just about people all over the world know about her. It's very simple. So when I've talked about marketing yesterday and I've kind of described marketing, I said that marketing was the most important thing when it comes to building a Shopify business, not the product, right? Well, that's kind of true. See, Kylie Jenner, one of the youngest billionaires in history, or the youngest, she has built a business off of her marketing, off of her traffic. The TV show that she's on, everybody knows her name, her association with her family, the Kardashian name, her millions of followers on Instagram. I think she surpassed over 130, 140 million. I could be wrong. But all these different essentially medias that connect to who she is allows her to build a business of a lifetime. And it's because of her traffic. So when people say, hey, go with Facebook ads, what you're doing is you're paying for traffic. Okay, does that make sense? And specifically with Facebook ads, right, and Shopify, I think they have a close connection to each other due to the media that's been perpetuated out there, right? Everybody talks about Facebook ads, Facebook ads, Facebook ads as a media, as a source of media for your business. Realize that you are not getting free traffic. You are paying for every visitor. Not every visitor is going to convert into a customer. In fact, the overwhelming majority will never be a customer, okay? So I'm just telling you the realities of building a Shopify store. Now, what was the purpose of her how did she become successful? Well, like I said, that accumulation of traffic. She has traffic from so many different areas, and people all over the world know about her, that once she released a product, right, people found out who she was. So if you want to be truly, truly successful with a Shopify store, other than conversion rates and things like that, one of the things that you need to master is your traffic, right? And I've actually said this a few months back in one of my videos. I've said there's only two things that matter within your Shopify store. It's your actual store, how it's built, right? And the second thing is your quality of traffic, right? So for example, let's say I have the very best Shopify store built, okay? And I have the very best traffic. But on my Shopify store, I never add payment information to where I can't have a transaction occur. And let's say I do a huge launch and 1 million people visit my website and 1 million people add products to the cart and I get almost 100% conversion rate. Well, guess what? Nobody can actually transact with me. Nobody can actually transact with me because I never add my payment information. Next thing you know, I'm not going to have a single customer, even though I had 1 million visitors. Same thing with Kylie Jenner. If Kylie Jenner never had a checkout page, let's say on her website, she could send 1 billion people to the website and they could all add to the product to the cart, but if they can't check out, they're not going to end up purchasing. Now, Shopify alleviates that problem, but I'm giving you an example of why people don't purchase, okay? Now, if you just think of this logically, okay, majority of people have not mastered themselves in either area, whether it's traffic or whether it's conversion rates. I always tell people the first thing that you should focus on is the conversion rate of your store, of your business. And I have many different tutorials for design and how to build a good-looking business and website on my YouTube channel, so you can check them all out. But the second thing you should really focus on is traffic. And traffic was the second thing that I focused on. See, learning about traffic is a lifetime long game. There are going to be some fads. There are going to be some trends in the industry of gaining traffic, but there's going to be some things that are tried and true. And there's always going to be one thing that is the most effective, and that is your work ethic. Let me explain this process also. So let's be real. TikTok was a social media that just came out, and people are ranting and raving about it. Well, people are still using it for e-commerce, and they're actually making money off of it, right? Now, it's something new. It hasn't existed here before, right? Google Ads, when it was new, everybody was talking about it also. Facebook Ads, when it was new, people were talking about it also, right? All these different things. Now, you have to learn how to get good at something, right? And when you actually learn how to get good at something, whatever method it might be, you're going to now acquire basic knowledge behind advertising that you can take into any industry. It doesn't also have to be advertising. You can use SEO, right? You have SEM and you have SEO, right? So SEO is organic. So when you and I talked about this all the time on, well, I didn't actually make tutorial videos. I made a few tutorial videos, maybe 2 or 3, but SEO is one of those things where you don't pay for traffic. You pay with your sweat equity, with your hard work, right? And Google decides to place you somewhere. So for example, you guys see I'm wearing a Jets sweatshirt here, right? This Jets sweatshirt, if I wanted to purchase the same Jets sweatshirt online, I could do a simple Google search like Jets sweatshirt, and I'll see 2 types of results. I'll see a ad, and I'll see an SEO, right? An SEO listing. Now, the SEO listing, right, which is free, shows up for free, that company just had to work hard to reach to that point. The ad, people have to pay for it. Does that make sense? So I always recommend the first place to start is SEO if you don't have the money to continue going on to something bigger like advertising, okay? But that's just the concept of, going back to that topic. Why did Kylie Jenner get so big and make so much money? She had the traffic source. Right? Now, you have to ask yourself, is your website ready to take in traffic? Is it ready? Like, if your website is not optimized for conversions, you're not ready. And that's just very simple. Now, some people, maybe their website might be optimized for conversions, but they're going with Facebook ads, for example, and the traffic is low quality. And so you as an expert behind Shopify, you have to hone your craft, and you have to hone your skill, and you have to figure out, where am I lacking here? Am I lacking in the traffic area, or am I lacking in the conversions area? And that's where you boost it up and realize that there's no ceiling to this. You can always get better at learning how to acquire better traffic, and you can always get better at learning how to optimize your website better for conversions. Now, like I said, I created a whole YouTube channel on conversion optimization, website design, things like that. So I recommend that you check out those videos if that's something you're struggling with. I do plan on making ad videos in the future, but definitely not soon. So I will be making them in the future sometime, but still, I really need to make more design type videos, but I do recommend you check out some of them and, take a look. It might help you out. It's completely free information. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully this video helped all you guys out. Peace.